What is up, guys? It is the Redstone Scientist here, and I am back with episode 5 of Pillars of Eternity, which was supposed to be a stream, but OBS is having a glitch where you can't record and stream at the same time, except that, isn't that like a staple of the program? Anyhoozle, let's continue, because where we last left off in a cliffhanger. We had just found the bones of the saints and, remains of the bestiary. Contains all of the information you have unlocked about every creature type you have fought. So, yeah. So, there you go, is where we left off. I honestly cannot remember. I remember this exact screen. Okay, and I also turned up the volume of the, music on here and in the game as well. I mean, in OBS as well. So, let's see.
Of course.
Of course. We're being stealthy. What's that? Oh my. The light rises from the bones as you approach. You have a moment to register the faintest image of a standing figure. Features a blur of mist or smoke before the world tilts. It is as if you have stepped sideways and into a new life. You are racing down a flight of stairs, following a weaving circle of torchlight. Your own panting breaths are loud in your ears. Panic and your robes alike foul your steps, and you nearly stumble before a hand reaches out to grip your arm and steady you. A fellow acolyte, who smiles encouragement as you reach the bottom. You run around and past the shallow reflection pool that marks the lowest point of the temple, following the dark shapes of the older priests as they lead the way towards the narrow hall that leads to the vault. You pass one of the torchbearers as you go. The harsh illumination of the flames reveals a familiar face. For a moment your awareness spans time and identity, and you think Weirtan has joined you here at the bottom of the temple. In the memory, he glances at you for a moment, and then looks past at someone else. "I'll come back once they're gone," he's saying. You're being pressed along by the crowd, and his words are growing faint. "Just keep quiet. We can't take any chances." Inside, the vault's golden relics gleam like welcoming stars. The memory twists, jarring you loose from one moment and plunging you into another like a flung doll. There's only darkness around you now. You think yourself blinded until the knowledge settles onto you like a cloak. The candles have all burnt away. You know now, too, with a sick certainty, that nobody is coming. There is a cracking noise somewhere to your left, a wet slurping gurgle and a ragged sob. You cannot see, and so you cannot know which brother or sister has fallen and which digs after what water a body may provide. You hear in the faint murmuring to your right the familiar cadence of prayer, but you no longer recognize the words. You're too tired to do harm. The thirst is like fire within you. Your tongue is thick in your throat, and every breath is a struggle that leeches strength from you. There is a light, they said, at the end of every bout of darkness, but this one does not end. The spirit releases you when you come back to yourself in pieces. Your vision clears, and the vault around you is revealed once more, cast in muted hues by the sickly illumination of the soul, still drifting like fading fog. Fear wafts off the spirit in waves, fraying at your own emotions. Aethys, still requirement not met. We don't know what that is. So, it seems to me like Weirtan sort of betrayed them and is like, "Listen, there are people after you, so I'll leave you in here," but he's not going to come back. So how about... How about that lying bastard? I'll see he pays for this. Yeah. Honestly. You feel a lashing coil of anger and fear from the soul before it floats downward to settle by the remains. It does not move towards you again. Maybe he didn't, so the spirit maybe didn't want revenge. No matter how many times I see you staring off at nothing, it doesn't get less weird. Except that how many times? I guess 2. Should we gather the remains or leave the remains where they are? I think we should leave the remains where they are. Although, They do deserve a proper burial. I just don't want to help out Werton. Well, let's gather the remains. You spend a few moments gathering up what you can find of the bones of the priests. It proves a heavy and gruesome burden, but you manage to recover them all. Now to return to Werton. Let's take a look at the quest journal. A spirit appeared to me within the vault and showed me a vision of what happened. Sorry, a spirit appeared to me in the vault and showed me a vision of what happened in the temple many years ago, and what part Werton played in it. Confronting him may provide me with some measure of the whole truth. I do think we should give him a proper burial either way, though. Let's see, is there anything else to interact with here? First,
nice
let's
and quiet.
See if there's any... Nope. Okay.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright, locked picked. Ooh, a Gaun's Share. Unique flail, one-handed. Good, it's one-handed. 11 to 16, crush versus deflection. Convert graze into hit. That's good. Draining. And it's fun. Draining is good, because drain, like, gives us, Oh, wow, there's a whole, like, lore behind it and everything. Pry bar. What is this for? For prying open certain types of containers, but not especially useful on doors due to the uneven and narrow distribution of its leverage. Okay. Let's collect it. So, let's take a look at the inventory now. Is this better than anything we have? I do like the fact that it converts graze to hit and everything. If we were to switch this... I don't, like... This is, like, the first thing that we ever got, this weapon that we have here. So I'd like to think that we should switch it out. So, if we drag it onto here... Our accuracy goes up. But our damage goes down a little bit, but I think I'm okay with that. Wait, no. Does it go down, or...? Yeah, our damage goes down a little bit, but I'm okay with that. Okay. And the pry bar, yeah, we've got all this stuff. We've got all this stuff at the ready. Great. Okay, there's another thing, there's more to look at. I'm sorry it's lagging a little bit. It's because, what am I doing? I'm exporting and uploading a video, which is episode 4 of this, in fact. Yeah, I'm starting to feel it now. Are you? I'm starting to feel it.
I'm here.
I may have to pause until that finishes. There's more stuff to look at. Okay. Tell you what, how about for now we just turn the graphics quality down a little bit. Oh, dang. It's really bad. Okay, then. Hold on. We're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to wait to finish this episode,
back,
then.
guys.
Welcome back. Okay, so let's continue where we left off. Sorry about that. Some of the gold leaf on these relics is chipped away to reveal the wood beneath. There are tooth marks upon one of the bowls. Probably them...
Indeed.
Because it sounds to me like they were all sort of trapped down here. Maybe, maybe not it was involved with Werton, but they were probably trying to eat the bowls, you know, just eat whatever you can get your hands on. Even if it's not edible, of course. But maybe not. Maybe it's something more. And then I guess these would be the stairs out, maybe? Who knows? I guess... Oh! Whoa! Hey! Was not expecting that. These are ugly looking things. Skulders. Alright. See if I always forget how to play this game. Let's see. We've got our new weapon here that we can try out. So we could try just rushing them. Although I'd like to get a ranged attack in first, like we normally do. Aloth, what kind of range is Aloth at? I still don't understand the way the spells work, how often you can use them. Like, when does that replenish? After this quest, or what? But I say we get the scepter in hand, start attack. Let's just try and take him out as fast as possible. Try and knock him down. Yeah, let's just try and... Actually, we want to knock him out first so that we can deal with this guy. Okay, so let's see. Knockdown, hit Skulder for 25 pierce damage, and he's prone for 5 seconds, so... And now he is poisoned. Oh, great. Okay, so let's start hitting him real fast with these, while we get him attacking again ranged with the wand. And TRS, you just gotta go in there and... You just gotta, like, go ham.
I'm slowly dying of poison.
I don't want to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison. Okay. He's back up. So, now that he's distracted, though, we've gotta... can we just knock him down again? Try that again.
Not to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying.
Okay, great. Well, he's back now, so we can just ignore the use of this, so... We can switch back to the two-handed weapon. Let's... Yeah, he could just continue casting on him. And TRS... Is this a fast weapon? We never checked. Yeah, you can... Well, he gets in the slow attacks. TRS can get in the fast attacks. Good. Go. Okay, he missed. Good. Ugh. Disgusting. I kind of want to turn off that effect. I believe... Is gibs probably means giblets, which I don't... Yeah, gross. So, hopefully that's what they're talking about.
I shall.
Although, just in case it's not, let's leave it on, and I'll look it up later. Okay. Anything else to gather here? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Now, what is this? Everybody go into stealth mode. And let's see if it's a trap. It doesn't look like it is. But aren't there, like, relics that we were supposed to find that was going to be our compensation or something? Aha! The Pilgrim's Lasting Vigil. I guess we're finding all these relics and we're just using them in our inventory. So, this is a helmet. And a +1 resolve, +1 to perception, but it's worth 410 copper pieces. I think we should just hang on to this for now because it's not... like, great bonuses, but it is some bonus, so we can decide later if we want to sell that. Alright, let's get everyone together and continue along the way. If this stairway just goes, like, right back up to Weirton, then it's like, that was a waste. Like, we could have just taken these stairs to be... Whoa, stop, X. Carefully now. Let's go in. Yeah, lay low. Hopefully this isn't a trap. Doesn't look like it. Darn it. As you step over the circle of candles, you hear a rattling clunk from a wall nearby. A door slides open with a grinding rasp of stone. Where? Where's the grinding rasp of stone that's happening? Let's just zoom out then. Where? What just opened? This wall? Is it this wall that just opened? Possibly. Oh, and then I guess this just takes us back to... Okay, I get it. So this is just allows us to continue here. Although, there's something over there to look at, but we'll look at that later. The candles flicker gently as you approach. There's a gap above the altar lined with broken glass, where a mirror may once have been set into the wall. The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god. What's all this for? Redemption. They got this whole rite from when you come of age. They take you by the hand and you descend through the temple with your eyes covered, and that's supposed to be like a wicked life. They don't tell you where you're going. I was sweating like crazy when I did mine. He winks. They take you to that reflecting pool back there, and you're allowed to look at it so you can face your sins. Then you come out into this room and they uncover your eyes again, and everyone's there to greet you, all your friends and family, and it's like you've been redeemed. You light your candle and it burns with the others. Never had a feeling better than that in my whole life. Adair's eyes linger on the candles, and he seems for a moment to be a younger man. Maybe we should snuff a candle. Snuff means steal, right? Let's not steal one.
Laying low.
Now, there are a number of things here. Where's he going? What? It was nice to see those candles still burning. Figured they'd have gone out by now. Oh! What happened? Oh, he's all alone. Okay, you know what? Let's just get everyone there. Just start attacking him. Yeah, he's gonna need to try and knock him down, though.
Hey.
Oh, shoot! Okay, hold on. Definitely go into defense mode. Good. Okay, he actually killed him already. Wow, so he's really strong.
Hey.
So go. Hit him. Good. And then Aloth, or that's TRS, actually. No, TRS! You have to hit him! Stupid. Alright. Heals TRS for 2 endurance because we're draining him with our weapon. So that's good. Alright, let's get our reward. That's my reward! Here's another book that we can read later. We'll read that another time. Over here, we've got another Scroll of Jolting Touch, which is really good. We like those. Another book we can read later. That may be a bonus episode or something. And then... yeah, I'll probably make that a bonus episode, something like that. Let's see... anything else to look at here? Does not appear so. Ah, but what's that? To his grace, I write to implore. The rest of this letter is crossed out in several places and then abandoned altogether. A fine sword. Ah, that's such an annoying glitch where it shakes. Alright, let's grab that. I'm feeling like it's time to maybe get rid of the shield, because the shield's just a nuisance. Ah, maybe not. Let's leave the shield for now. And this Scroll of Jolting Touch, we're probably going to give to Adair, because he often gets him, since he's at the front lines, you know, he may find himself too, like we just were, you know, overpowered, so we'll probably give it to him. Then this thing, it's one-handed, 14 to 20 slash damage. I'm feeling like, no, well, he needs his ranged attack. I'm feeling like we maybe give it to... well, what speed is it? It's average speed. Average speed. This is -4 accuracy, but plus 12 to deflection. And he needs that plus 12, because he's only got 34 to deflection. Any specials other than it's fine? Okay. 14 to 20. How about over here? 14 to 20. So... that's fast, that's average, that's bonus crit damage. I'm feeling like we either give it to TRS or sell it. Because those are really good. So yeah, let's hold on to this for now, because it does do really good damage. I'm just worried about its properties, that sort of stuff. Alright, let's continue for now, though. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Let's continue. Ah, more books to look at. All right, but everyone,
be discreet.
Let's check to see if there are any... no, it doesn't look like any traps. These prayer scrolls are coated in a thick layer of grime and dust. Shh. Wait, what's happening here? Okay, here. Silver Fenning. That looks like all of that. Okay. We've been here, haven't we? Yeah, that's why it's revealed on the map. But let's go into stealth mode.
Be discreet.
Because we don't think we've been in here yet. But it looks okay.
Laying low.
Yeah, everything looks okay. Luckily, we have a mechanics level of 3, so we have a lockpick 0. So it doesn't cost us any picks. Ah, another crossbow. Well, we can sell that. I mean, I don't anticipate any of these characters dying anytime soon. And even then, we can loot their corpse, as horrible as that sounds. More books! Yay! Okay, so this can make for a really good bonus episode, actually. Let's put all these books away, though, in the stash. And then I can put in some skip captions if people already seen the ones that they wanted to see. So, that'll be good. In case anybody wants to read any of these books, I will be releasing a bonus episode with all the ones we have so far. And then when we get a more sufficient amount of them, then... By the way, here's the bell puzzle that accidentally got removed from the episode, if you remember that. Last episode, I think. Okay, I believe we're just, like, ready to go, right? We're ready to go back home. I'm trying to remember how to get there. I guess it's right there, right? No, that's to go down. We want to go up, so... We just want to go there. I can't imagine there are more monsters, because I think we got them all, so... Let's, There they go. Look at how they run in fast mode. That's so funny. Oh, here's where it's on. There we go. Alright. I didn't realize it was the same.
Gods keep you.
Wurton smiles nervously as you approach. Think I've sorted out the worst of it, or I'm certain a little less. He hesitates. You're down there a while. Did you find anything? His eyes dart constantly about the ruins. Something you're nervous about? No, no, of course not. Just never good to linger around these places, that's all. Wurton gives you a searching look. Did you find anything? You lied to me is so forward, but I guess we'll have to go with that. Or wait a minute, this doesn't actually hand them over, so let's try that. The color drains from Wurton's face. He takes the bundle from you with trembling hands. You found them, then? He stares down at the bones. I found more than bones. Something valuable, you mean? You can keep whatever you found. I don't want any of it. Nobody's... Oh, and I bet Might 15 would be like we attack him. I don't want any of it. Nobody's been down below since Radric's people have no interest in Aethesian goods, is my point. They won't miss whatever you take. Yeah, I want to use our perception. That's my favorite skill, so... You're very nervous for an honest man. Something weighing on your conscience, maybe? Wurton opens his mouth to protest, but something in your expression stops him. He swallows nervously and looks away. His voice, when he speaks, is small. How did you... That place is full of shadows. Spirits of those you killed. That's not... He eyes you fearfully. I didn't kill them! Right up until the end, You don't understand. I tried to help them. I did. Every day, every single day, I went to that temple and I warned them. I told them that they were playing with fire and Radric wouldn't be patient forever. And every time they'd shrug it off, like I didn't know what I was talking about. Like it wasn't costing me coming in to try and help them. I could have been arrested right alongside them. So I guess he worked for Radric. And Radric was like gonna kill them and he was like, listen guys, you gotta get out of here. How about we just ask what happened? Or we could... Yeah, let's use our intellect. You worked for Radric. Wurton gives a bleak laugh. Yes, but not anymore. It's been a long time since I held a blade. He hesitates. I knew what was coming. It was their own damn stupidity that kept them in there. I couldn't understand. Every warning I gave, they ignored. The Rectrix, or the Restrix, she said they'd be reborn anyhow, so it didn't matter. I still don't know what the Restrix is. He grimaces. So she got what she wanted, her martyrdom. Radric ordered us to round them up, lock them in the cells. I don't really understand this. She got what she wanted, her martyrdom. We still don't know who the Redtrix is, but it's clearly a girl, or a female, rather. I convinced them to hide, at least. They have that vault full of old relics, gold and such. I thought they could hide in there, and once the guards left, they'd have something to sell for passage out of the Deerwood, back to Ader. But when I told the men that the priests had already gone, they ordered the temple sealed. I couldn't get in again. Wurton shakes his head. There was nothing I could do. Adair's eyes are wide, disbelieving. Nothing you could do but tell someone! Get the town together, organize a rescue. I'd have took them out with my own hands if I'd knowed. They were some of the last decent folk left in this hole. Now all we got left is people like you. Why did you send me down there? Because if Lord Radric means to have the temple cleared, they would have found the bones eventually. They know I lied to them when I said the priests left, and I'd hang. Raton's shoulders sag. I don't know if Radric would have killed them. Maybe they'd be languishing in cells now. Maybe they'd be off somewhere in the Empire and I'd have a night's peace. I told you the way of it, Raton says, his voice rough. I told you what happened. Because it's your turn now to make a decision. It's not too late to make amends. Raton lets out the breath he was holding. I'm not sure that's true. It's been years now. What am I supposed to do? Bury their bones. Try to lead a better life than you have so far. Or, I'm not great at the redemption business, personally. I kind of want to help him, but I kind of don't. I do think, like, I don't actually care what happens to him, because he's a bastard. But I do want them to be buried. Winton looks at the remains. He runs a hand through his hair, letting out another ragged breath. I could do that. I can. I'll lay them to rest, try and do right by them, somehow. Thank you, truly, for what you've done, giving me a second chance. I'll put it to good use. You have earned a reputation. Reputations can be held with communities or factions in the Eastern Reach and will affect how members of that group respond to you. In some cases, friends or enemies of those groups will... Where is it? Friends or enemies of those groups will also react to your affiliations. Helping a group will increase your positive reputation with that group. Harming a group will increase your negative reputation. It is possible to have a mix of positive and negative reputation with a group if you help them and harm them in equal measure. I think we shouldn't really care about our reputation and just kind of go with the flow with what we feel is right. Since it is a dynamic system like that where you can have positive and negative, I think that we should just do both. Or whatever, you know, whatever the wind brings us. We still need to bring him to speak with Merwald. That's our main quest, right? Oh, visions. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's continue out of here, I guess. Because there's more to do here. I want to do some of the other stuff before we continue on our main quest, because I don't know when we'll be back here, if we're even coming back here. We may be coming back here, though. Like, I don't see why not, right? I kind of want to go and find out a little bit more about ourselves, and then we can come back here and do whatever, you know? Even if it tells us we shouldn't, I feel like that's just a smart thing to do. So if we go north... Or no, we actually need to go to Caed Nua, which means we need to go east. So let's stop that. We need to go east, which would be road east. Here we go. But we should all actually go to a shop or something, see if we can sell stuff. Probably be best to sell stuff at the Hammer Smithery. Over here. Yeah. Why are we getting some lag suddenly? Is it because of the rain? Why are we getting such major lag all of a sudden? Wow. Getting major lag. Okay, guys, so it has actually been a few days since the last cut, and in that time, Pillars of Eternity: The White March Part 2 has been released, along with a really huge patch to the game, fixing a lot of bugs, adding a whole lot of features. It's really exciting, and I'm just saying, if anybody wants to gift me parts 1 and 2, that would be great. It raises the level cap, which apparently is kind of low. It does, it adds all sorts of new features, new spells, new abilities, new equipment, lots of new quests, new areas, and White March Part 2 supposedly provides closure for the whole Pillars of Eternity story. Of course, we're not even, like, nearly halfway done with Pillars of Eternity, you know, just alone yet, but, I'd still like to have those perks that come along with these, although I'm not sure if you have to have these installed to get those perks or not. It may just be the quests that you get. I don't know. But anyway, let's continue. You can automate your party members' actions in combat with AI settings accessed through their character sheets. Oh, how about that? Okay, guys. I don't even remember where we left off.
Indeed.
Indeed. Alright, let's take a look. What were we gonna do? We were gonna go sell some stuff, weren't we? Yeah, and then we were gonna go speak to Marigold, and then we were gonna go do some more of the side quests that are in, oh, where are we? Gilded Vale. That's what it's called. Alright, so now we're in the blacksmithery. The blacksmitheroon. Smash to smitheroons! Oh, this is stealing. We don't want to steal. Is this all? Yeah, this is all stealing. So, are these toys just like to take? Dented and dull, these swords look ready for the forge. A guard. Lord Radric himself looks to this smithy for supplies. Smithy. If you want to buy something, it's to Antonu you should speak to. Oh, is that so? Well, I guess we'll have to find to Antonu. Harlan Orienson. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this man's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out for you. I like to do these. Let's do it. You see a man crouch. If you guys don't want me to do these, just let me know in the comments. You see a man crouching, surreptitious and alone. A series of untamed shrubs, all that hides him from the vision ahead. His eyes are locked on a Delamgan, beautiful and terrible, eyes half-lidded as she hums. A bird with fantastic blue and orange plumage sits on her shoulder, trilling gently, and the man is entranced. Trembling, tentative, he stands, and the tranquility is broken by the bird's startled squawk. The Delamgan half smiles, beckoning with twig-like fingers. She does not speak as he approaches. His mouth is dripping sounds of awe and admiration. She waits, coy and tempting, and with agonizing slowness he is before her. Then something changes. She suddenly sees something hanging limply from his side and begins to hiss. Fingers, suddenly claws, and eyes black with hate. He has no time to reach for his axe or grimoire as she strikes. And just as soon as she strikes, she is gone. The only evidence of her existence, the shuddering wreck on the ground. He grabs at his grimoire nevertheless and begins to chant, but the words of a magical language of his own imagining, scribbled in a maniacal shorthand, ring hollow, and the silence continues unabated. He turns and shrugs at someone or something, but if there is something there, you do not see it. So what I don't remember if we learned this or not. Are these are the souls of past lives, right? Not the souls of their current lives, pretty sure. Let's check out this guy. This is Dugan Steelcaller. You see a group of adventurers surrounded by a crowd of attacking... Shorips. This man is with them, seemingly unconcerned by the battle, even detached from it as he stands in the middle of his comrades, chanting, his expression bordering on elation. His voice is powerful and deep, booming out across the combatants as a rich counterpoint to the chaos of their fighting. With every phase, the battlefield changes. His allies glow with a pulsing blue light, freezing the shorips that surround them. A blazing pyre erupts from the ground, cutting and burning the creatures and sending them scattering. One of the fallen shorips suddenly explodes as 3 giant grubs crawl from its corpse and attack the remaining enemies. The man continues to chant, thoroughly enthralled in the joy of the moment. Finally, the creatures have been reduced to 1. His allies stand back as the man approaches it, still chanting. He removes his hammer and swings it at the shorep. His phrase ends as the hammer connects with its head, punctuating the spell and bringing his song to an end. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, guys. I wasn't really paying attention to either of those. Just my mind is elsewhere. I'm still trying to get into this. I still have more stuff to do today, but I really want to play. Twantanu. This Almawa man is of an impressive build, towering above the countertop. His skin is the dusky blue of the deeper oceans, and his thick arms boast corded muscle. His small ears frame a square-jawed face coated in smeared soot and arcing black tattoos alike. He offers you a broad smile as you approach. Welcome. You're the first new face I've seen in quite some time. What can I do for you? Well, what do you have here? You come to us at a strange time, I'm afraid. The stock's not what it used to be. But we've fine weapons and armor to offer yet. All forged right here at the Black Hammer. Well, what happened? We just don't have the supplies. Been expecting the next delivery for near on a week now and haven't seen a sign of it. Have to expect they were hit by bandits. The road out east is crawling with them. Or my workers ran off with the wagon themselves, maybe, to make some coin. Tuantanu snorts. As if that lot would dare. Oh, wow, he's all the way over there. He's right about the bandits. I don't remember what voice, because he has a voice. The thing is, not all of their lines are voiced, which is kind of bothersome. He's right about the bandits. The dire situations in villages like this and the exodus to the cities has created far too many opportunities for unscrupulous sorts. Tuantanau scratches his jaw, thinking, if you happen to be headed that way, maybe you could keep an eye out for a supply wagon, or my shipment at least. They'd be cutting through the Black Meadow, I expect. Only good road for it. So it's a good thing we found this, because I believe that Cow Maui, or wherever we're supposed to go, is over there. Is to east, I mean. As it is, most of our weapons go to His Grace, Lord Radric. Tuantanos glances at the nearby guard. And that's as it should be. But it doesn't leave much for outsiders. We just don't have the iron. Where was the wagon traveling from again? We send the wagon up to Noheama with weapons, and it swings round through Logholm, and they like to purchase supplies. Shortest route back is through the Black Meadow, and then north through the wilds. Twantanu shakes his head. Had a trader come through with word they'd made it to Logholm, but haven't heard a thing since. I'll see them back safe and sound. I'd appreciate your trying anyhow. You bring back the supplies at least, and I'll have much more to offer you. A discount to start. And if you do find my workers, you give them a good smack upside the head for me. Alright, cool. But, does he have anything to sell? Yeah, I'd like to see what he has, at least. Of course, you won't find finer anywhere else. Oh, whoa! We got some serious stuff over there. Alright, all of this stuff... Ooh, okay, so it actually... I guess we should sort. First, let's sell our stuff, yeah? So let's see. Do we want to sell this? We definitely... Oh, no, these things we were holding on to, right? Or this thing I think we were definitely going to sell because it's just too small. It's too insignificant to really be important to us. Let's hold on to it just for now, though. I need to refresh my memory about what we have. We want to sell this, definitely. This thing is really pretty much useless, so let's sell that. Hatchet is useless. Although, again, we never know when we're going to get new party members, but I suppose we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Definitely want to sell the crossbow. The dagger, well, we definitely want to sell the mace. Or no, that has... Ooh, they have some special properties there. Accuracy... Damage... Okay, so this must be in the new thing, because this damage screen is definitely different than what it used to be. Accuracy versus deflection? So what? Okay. So it's because it says accuracy. If accuracy is above the opponent's defense, and the defense in this case is deflection. Gotcha. Yeah, a lot of the stuff was upgraded to be clearer in this new patch. This it's only average speed, but I say we keep that and that. I do feel like the dagger can go though. Can we... No, don't leave yet. Let's just sell this for now. And then let's check out our characters. So what do we have? We have this hunting bow. Oh, yeah, so we can get rid of those bows. We've got this stuff here. We've got the battle axe and the rapier. 12 to 17. Crush. Damage. Right now he's doing slash. I want him to do pierce damage. But it does do damage. Okay, yeah, he's fine. He's fine on his stuff. Let's get rid of that. What does he have here? 19 to 27 versus... Yeah, I'm thinking we get rid of this thing. Ugh. It's hard to get rid of that, you know? But I'm thinking it's for the best. Let's also see what stuff in here we can sell. Is there a way to just look at everything? Maybe not. We don't want to sell any of this stuff. We want to hold on to that. The meat, yeah, we may as well hold on to that too. Okay, so I think we are going to sell... Also, what is this thing again? Oh, right, this letter home. Yeah, we can sell all this stuff.
Welcome.
Okay, so we sell this, and we're going to sell this, and I think we're going to sell this as well. All right, cool. So now we got a whole bunch of gold. Oh, we also want to sell this, and let's hold on to that. Let's keep one two-handed weapon for him, so... Oh, wait, this is one-handed. Right, I'm glad I caught that. So we don't want to get rid of that yet, then. Because that's one-handed, and normally that's like a two-handed damage thing. So we want to keep that, definitely. This versus this... it's pretty slow. 0.75. Yeah, we could just get rid of one of them. I mean, it's basically the same thing, right? What's the difference? The damage type, so slash and pierce versus slash and crush. Yeah, let's sell that one. That we want to keep. That we want to keep. Nope. Okay, that's good for now. Now let's see what he has in terms of wares, shall we? First of all, let's take a look at what this thing is, yeah? So, it's two-handed. It does only 14 to 20. That's like nothing. Constitution. Plus 20%. It does upgraded damage. Okay, I can kind of see it, but 6,000? No freaking way. Very slow. But I guess it does do range. Yo, this is so not worth... These prices are outrageous. Whoa. Grants jolting touch on critical hit, which is the thing that we have, isn't it? That's the thing that we have with the scroll. Yeah, that one looks good. So maybe we could save up for that for a while. Quarterstaff. Is that something we did? Yeah. Outworn buckler. 8 deflection. We have something that... Oh, but it's +5 to all defenses. Ooh, wow. With a 3mm or a 3-meter aura. So that's actually really good. We just don't have enough gold for that. Okay. Let's check this stuff out then. 8 minus 40... all the recovery speed is so low, though. Yeah, none of that stuff looks any good. Although... Let's take a look at what he has. We could get him some better armor, certainly. It's not worth it, though. It's not a good enough... I feel like we're gonna find better stuff. Okay, now we get to... Alright, first of all, we can't afford any of these anyway, so skip it. What does this do? Summon Animat. Ingredients... Oh, rope and grappling hook. Is that useful? Did we sell that? No, we didn't. But let's get it. Definitely we want that. The pry bar, I think we sold accidentally, but I do want them back. And we should also maybe get one more thing of camping supplies. Alright, seems good. Man, we're really... The gold just goes so fast here. Oh, we could sell some stuff in the stash. Oh, right, we already tried that. I'm gonna be recording the bonus episode where I read all those books pretty soon. Anything else we want to look at? Got the apprentice there. Let's not steal. I don't like to steal from people. So, did we acquire any new things that we want? Is this something to have on the hotbar? No, it's not. This is just something to have in your inventory. Do we have anything that's like this thing, this one-handed thing? 15 to 21 accuracy for just slash and pierce. What about giving this guy? Because this guy is, you know, really strong. Except he's got the shield. We've also got the shield. We both kind of need that. He really needs a shield, though. But, you know, he so rarely uses these that I feel like... Average, 0.5 seconds. I don't know what to do, because they both have their charm, these two things. I feel like we should continue to hold on to it, because that is a super, super valuable thing, because it's the best one-handed weapon we have so far, right? So, let's see. Sorry, just moving the mic a little bit. Hopefully you guys can still hear me, okay? I say that so much. This is their health that's getting a little low. By the way, I decided I was going to read like some of the important patch notes before resuming, but nah. I read them to myself. None of them affect us directly yet, because we're still extremely early on in the game. But you know me, I like to take my time in games. Alright, since we got that quest that's also out east, I feel like maybe we should go check out at least one other quest. But the thing is, I feel like just to avoid, you know, going on a wild goose chase, we should at least get all the quests first, and then, you know, we could do them later. But we should at least get them first. Let's go into... what is this? Ingur's house? What's that funny name? Protein shake I gave to the guy in the Pokemon Minecraft map? Nonton. This man and woman appear to have been deep in conversation, working at closing two bulging satchels. They move to embrace until the woman notices your approach and pauses, smile faltering a little. Yeah, did we just break into their house?
Well met, friend.
Can we help you? She looks to her companion, brows furrowing with confusion. Do you know this man, Nonton? Nonton coughs.
Yes, I think we met in the Valewood. I warned him about the bear.
He inclines his head.
Glad to see you've made it. Was there something else you wanted?
Did we actually meet him or no? I think he's just, like, making stuff up. Who just lost a friend? What? I don't remember any of this. Yes, I imagine so, Ingrod laughs. We're packing for a trip, actually. I've been meaning to visit Defiance Bay, and... She looks at Nonton. Well, in truth, I think I've had my fill of this town. Nonton reaches to take her hand.
It's time for some new scenery, he says.
Is there anything you could tell me about Gilded Vale? Ingrod smiles wryly. Only that you'll want to be moving on as soon as you can. You'll have seen the tree, I imagine, but the rot goes deeper. Oh, so I just suddenly gave her a British accent. If you were looking for work, I'd say you have a better chance of it elsewhere. We're heading for Defiance Bay ourselves. Oh, it just says the wrong thing. Nonton adds. Alright, goodbye. Is there anything else to look at in here? This is not stealing, apparently, so let's take that. Because it tells you when you're stealing, normally, right? So, let's leave them alone to their business. Sorry, that probably sounded awful in the mic. Where's the music? I want the music to come back. We could go to the windmill, the Black Hammer Smithery, Road east, we're not quite ready yet. We've already done the Temple of Aethys. Road south, not quite. We're not ready for all these things. There are only a few more things to look at. Alfra's house, and then we'll go to the windmill, and then we'll go to the east to continue our main quest, our main adventure. Excuse me. Having a runny nose. Alfara's house. I like how there are like 2 houses in this whole place. Again, I moved my mic. A cat! Everyone, fan out!
Hey.
Hey, to the cat. Alfra. A dear wooden woman is standing and try saying that 3 times fast. A dear wooden woman, a dear wooden woman, a dear wooden woman. A dear wooden woman is standing in front of the fireplace, humming a quiet tune to herself. Or perhaps to her unborn child, for she is clearly quite pregnant. She turns her head slightly as you enter.
Well met, friend.
They all say that. Well, finally, I was starting to think. The woman makes a startled noise when she turns around and sees you. Oh, I'm sorry, I was expecting someone else. She gives you a cautious smile. Can I help you? Nice cat. I thought I'd get to know the locals. Were you with one of the caravans? She looks at you hopefully. Master Odima's by chance. I was, yes. I'm afraid the rest of the caravan was killed. Alfra covers her mouth with a hand, eyes wide with horror. For a few moments, we probably should have said why. For a few moments she can manage nothing but a strangled, voiceless gasping, her eyes brimming with tears. I knew. I told her it was a dangerous path to take. Kalisha was always so certain she could take on any danger. Alfra sniffs. My poor sister. I'm sorry, stranger. I can't believe she's gone. If only I hadn't called her here, if I hadn't written to her, she might still be alive somewhere. Remember Kalisha said that, like, she never writes, and then she wrote, so she said that, like, she had to get over here, something like that. Anyway, so clearly, obviously, Kalisha's sister. Alfra's face crumples, and a solitary tear slides down her cheek. Oh my god, that's awful! Quit your sniveling! How are you going to raise a child if you're this weak? Kalisha mentioned that she thought you needed help. Perhaps I can provide some assistance. Alfred looks at you with some surprise before dabbing at her nose with a sleeve. That's kind of you to offer, but I don't know if I could impose on you. It's not a small favor. Alfred wipes at her eyes. I'm worried about the baby. About the legacy. I told Kalisha as much as I could, but all I know is that for a long time now, every child born in Gilded Vale has been soulless, empty. I wish we got to see their faces up closer. It's happened to so many mothers, and Lord Radric, he's exiled all of them, calling it a sign of the gods' disfavor. With my Haythort gone, I don't know how I'd manage if I lost my home too. Yeah, all these requirement not met things. Oh, it actually has to do with our pact, what do you call it? Our organization. Like, of the Paladins, we are from the Kind Wayfarers. Remember we chose that at the beginning? And I guess Gold Pact Knights are a different tribe, I guess. Oh, whoops. I hoped Kalisha could help me. They say Ranga, the old midwife, knows a way to prevent a child being hollowborn. And she's been hiding it this whole time? But she moved south to Anslug's Compass 2 seasons ago. The journey's too far for me. I can't make it as I am. But I don't have anyone else now, with Kalisha gone. More tears run down her face. Please, can you help me? The Kind Wayfarers, if I cannot guide you there, I must at least bring you this cure. Alfred blinks, eyes wide. You will? Oh, gods bless you. Here, I'll give you a coin to pay her with. You needn't trouble yourself with that. What are we looking for again? Oh, this woman who said she can prevent hollowborns. You needn't trouble yourself with that. I think it's a drink she fashions out of... Well, I'm not sure, but it shouldn't be too much of a burden to carry back. Anslug's Compass is what we call the lagoon to the south. You'll have to cross the wilds to get there. That's what keeps me from trying it myself. She claps both her hands together. Thank you again, truly. You'll be saving us both. She sets a hand on her stomach, smiling through her tears. Alright. Good quest, good quest. Nice cat. Lacks the per damage hit of 2 the accuracy of single weapons. And the deflection. Right, because you get an accuracy bonus if you only use one-handed weapon. We haven't talked to this guy yet. The crops are blighted, the legacy is upon us. This place is cursed. Everyone is from some part of the UK until further notice, basically, is how it works, in case you didn't figure that out. Let's go to the windmill. Fast mode active. Oh, there are people up there. Okay. Swainer.
We know there's more grain in there, Trumbull. We won't settle for scraps while you grow fat on our crops.
A muffled shouting emerges from inside the mill.
The first of you drunkards comes through that door gets a shot between the eyes. Gods hear me, Swain. I'll put you down like a dog.
Come away for now, lads. But we'll be back, Trumbull. And we'll have fair prices. Or by the flame, we'll have a reckoning.
Investigate the feud. Let's go investigate the feud. Feud. They walk like animals. Jeez. Where are they? Where are they? Where'd those guys go? I guess we can go investigate by walking over here. Knocking on the door. That may kill us. Oh, we're actually just allowed to go in there? Like, how does he know it's not the other guys sneaking up? An elven man stands before you, his relatively stocky build suggesting a life of labor. His face is pale and drawn and his eyes wide. Behind him, a younger man and woman exchange worried glances. The miller raises a club as you enter. It shakes violently in his grip.
Get back if you value your life.
Let's use our resolve. Put that down before you get yourself hurt. Come on now. Yeah.
Trumbull only
raises the club higher.
I mean it. I won't have Swain and his lackeys threatening me in my own mill.
My name is TRS. I've only just arrived in Gilded Vale. Trumbull shakes his head.
You picked a bad time to come visiting. Gilded Vale's had all its shine scraped off, just a big dung heap now, and Swainer thinks he's king of it. They're all of them mad.
What was all that ruckus outside? Trumbull shakes his head.
Where to begin? Swainer's whipped them up into a froth, going on about the grain stores, claims I've hid away most of it. All I do with the grain is sell it. I can't create it out of thin air, and I can't hand it out for free. I pay the farmers for the crops they bring in, and I sell what comes out of the mill. Most of it goes to the Black Hound on the west side of town for ale. And Swainer and his lot sure don't mind that part. You take a look at the fields on the way into town. The crop's blighted. And most of what I'm getting from the farmers...
Trumbull gestures to the sacks and containers.
It's gone off, rotted through. I can't pay top prices for blighted wheat. And I've barely got enough good grain to go around. Swainier's howling after things he has no right to.
Ooh. Maybe you ought to stop lying to me? Shoot. Why is... Yeah, seems like a pretty clean story for a messy situation. Trumbull frowns.
It's not.
He pauses.
Look, Swainier's always been a rotten bastard. With stores so limited, maybe I save the good stuff for people who deserve it. Alfra, for instance. She's expecting a child. Should I let her starve instead?
Do the villagers know about the grain supply? Trumbull looks embarrassed.
Some. The innkeeper, for instance. It's better not to worry anyone. I'll be trading for supplies soon enough. If we could just keep things calm until then, we'll be in the clear.
The innkeeper? Trumbull winces.
I wouldn't drink the ale, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, if you don't want those people in here with torches, maybe you ought to stop lying to me.